start with the questions. So, first question I have here for you. Does COVID-19 change the loan application process?
Each bank is different. I only answer what I know. Application process should be the same. However, lenders might want to know the current situation of the business. You know, under current situation, how's your business doing? Such as, I know most of the retail business are still closed. So during this difficult time, how do you manage your business? That type of information, if you can submit and explain more detail to the underwriter, that will be helpful.
So seems like you have to prove that you're still working, your business is still healthy, and then you're surviving with this thing.
Not really, because a lot of business got affected badly. And how can your banks to help to support your business? That's what we are doing.
Is there any change in the number of loan applications since the beginning of this shutdown? Is there any increase or decrease or
same? If you are talking about the PPP applications, then yes, we have processed tens of thousands PPP applications in the past month and received tons of compliments from our clients of appreciation. During if you're talking about the regular loan applications, we are just back to normal. Like I said, new normal. And still people are buying commercial real estate, whether it's investment or owner occupied. People still doing transactions. Commercial deals, it's case by case. Each transaction is different. That's why I really love what I'm doing, because each deal is all different. No deals are the same.
It is good to hear that there is some action, happening, and some deals are happening in the market. I'm actually seeing that in firsthand on my part. This week, I'm getting a lot of calls about my properties, and especially multifamily ones really getting attention. So it is good that we are going back to normal. At least we are seeing light at the end of the tunnel. So my next question is, I know that the banks are busy with PPP loan applications. Are you also accepting new loan applications, or you're just concentrate on PPP right now?
Yes, we do. We do accept new applications. Like I mentioned earlier, people still purchasing properties, whether it's investment or owner occupied.
Okay. Does COVID-19 change loans approved by the bank? Is there any preference for a certain type of property types? Like, I know retail, nobody wants to touch retail now. Or do you examine them case by case?
Yeah, still, it's all case by case. Each borrower, each guarantor, all have different backgrounds and experience. So IRE or owner-occupied real estate, it's all different. I'm receiving new applications on IRE deals, and also
What is
owner-occupied.
what is RE deals?
IRE, investment real estate.
Okay. So you're getting investment. What type of properties are they? Are they retail? Are they?
I have one is multifamily, and one is office. Yeah, office leased to government is the tenant.
So tenant is very important. Who is the tenant?
Yes,
Important?
this environment, tenant is very important. Because lender will likes to know what type of a tenant and how the tenant's financial looks like. You know, they public traded company or they're private, and how's their experience in the business. So probably, well, if it's an investment real estate deal, then probably will focus on more about tenants.
Okay. So what would you advise first-time commercial real estate buyers about preparing for loan application? What should we be careful about to get the purchase financed with no hassle?
It's as always, borrower needs to prepare well for financials and introduce their business and owner's background and current condition and the future plan about the business.
So is the relationship with the bank important in that process? Having a relationship with your banker?
Yes. I think we all work on the relationship. It's not transaction. That way, you know, bank knows you, knows your business, and a lot of my clients, we become friends. You know each other's family, not only the business, and know each other's family. So it's relationship, of course.
What are the key documents you are asking from loan applications?
Normally, we ask for, if it's existing business, we ask for 3 years business tax returns. And the most current business financial statement. For personal side, we ask for 2 years of personal tax returns and the most recent personal financial statement. That's for the financial information, but depends on the business. If it's investment real estate, then we will ask for rent roll. You know, from what rental income from this property. If it's for owner occupied, and of course we will look at the business itself, the operating company.
One question. I have this listing, multifamily listing, and every time I got a call from a potential buyer, they're asking if it is the tenant is Section 8 because the government pays for the rent. Do you see that trend? Like, because do you see Section 8 tenant is better than regular tenant?
I think right now I've seen some like real estate investment properties that the investors likes to get into. The tenant is government. You know, if it's a government's programs, probably they feel more secure. They know they will get paid. And to the lender, of course, if the income is it's for sure, then that will be good for lenders too.
Of course. How much time we should add to the contract for financing contingency? Normally we put 60-day financing.
Yeah, normally 60 days, but with now the situation, I would suggest put longer, at least 90 days, because everything everything just take longer to complete, because we all work from home, and especially for real estate deals, we need appraisals, and we need to coordinate with appraisal or environmental, and they need to coordinate with the property to go to do the site visit at the property. It's just a lot of coordination during this time.
Yeah, even the getting title cleared, it taking a lot of time.
Yes, yes.
So I know you don't have magic ball, but I'm going to ask anyways. How do you feel about the interest rates? And do you think they will stay as low as now, or stay stable, or go up, down? How do you feel about it?
This is an easy question because I don't know. No one can predict interest rate. If you're interested, follow federalreserve.gov or other websites such as Kiplinger Journal, Bloomberg, Bankrate.com, etc.
Okay. Or they can check with you what is the current rate when they're applying for loan. That's another way at that point, because I understand it changes based on their credit score, depending on the project and the terms, right?
Yeah, but normally, especially nowadays, I don't quote rate because it's fluctuate a lot.
It's fluctuating, right?
We the rate normally it's set 2 days prior to the closing.
Interesting. So you're no longer locking the rate.
Yeah, the customers still can lock the rate, but if deals move fast, they want to close, then we'll just do depends on the rate 2 days prior to closing.
Okay.
Or yeah, we can lock the rate for like 6 months or yeah.
So
the deal.
So that's the end of our conversation. I wanted to know if anybody in the meeting have any questions. Do you guys have any questions? Do you want to unmute yourself or send it in the chat?
Oh, yes. I have a question. Okay. For people who do loans with M&T Bank, now if the rate decrease and they want to refinance, is there any penalty for them to do it either with M&T Bank or with another lender?
I don't know about other banks, but reduced rate, normally it doesn't happen because if the rate is fixed, that means that the rate is fixed, and with the investor, they have their profit, and we can change the rate during the fixed time. That's why if there's any change, then there's a prepayment penalty.
Oh, so they cannot even refinance with MNT?
Well, refinance is when the time, for instance, if it's a 5 years fixed with 20 years amortization, then when 5 years comes up and they need to do the renewal.
Oh, okay, but not
Okay,
during the first 5 years.
right. If they do, they have to pay prepayment penalty.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Mhm. So, Stephanie, thank you so much for all of you joining us today. And so I am going to change this to this view. And yeah, if you have any questions, you may reach me at 571-271-6604, or you may reach Stephanie at 703-748-3721. And by the way, next week we will have another interview about residential lender with a residential lender. Stay tuned and follow our posts. So thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you. That was really valuable information. Thank you for helping our clients to answer some of their questions. And I hope at some point we can join you at that beach.
I know.
We are so
Yeah.
ready for that beach.
Jump in. Yeah, jump in.
Jump in. So,
Thank you, Denise. Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. And yeah, I think your clients are lucky to have you.
thank you. Bye. Bye, Stephanie.